Alright guys, we are back with another Disney acquisition of Fox update. Now of course it was in early December that the giant announcement was made, and of course it's going to take another 12 to 16 months approximately for this deal to go through. Now recently Bob Iger, the president and CEO of Disney, had an update on exactly what is going on and what the status is. He said, and I quote, "A quick update about the recently announced acquisition. The regulatory process has begun in numerous jurisdictions across the world. And I have spent the last several weeks meeting with a number of business leaders at Fox, gaining insight that will be invaluable when it comes to the integration of our organizations once we have regulatory approval." Okay, so that's a lot to unpack there. It's quite a lot, if people don't keep up with that. Just seems like mumbo jumbo and business jargon, which it is, it is. I'm not going to dispute that. But here's essentially what he's saying to try to break this down to the simplest. Essentially, ever since this was announced, he's had this time to go meet with the various different assets of Fox. You know, Europe has a bunch of their own affiliates, and there's some overseas in India, and China, and Japan, and there's United States, South America. Wherever Fox reaches, he needs to meet with these different people and discuss what the process would be. Now, of course, when he starts talking about that, he's learning about the ins and outs of how they operate and how they would be required to keep operating. So when it comes down to it, when the government starts discussing this at a bigger level to finally approve it, he needs to rest assured that he understands how these businesses operate and that they're not just outright going to shut them down. Now, when he talks about the regulatory approval and how it's trying to go into understanding that, what he's saying here is once again reiterating the regulatory process, which still has not 100% been approved. Yes, they've got the winning bid, but once again, this is another thing where something could happen, where somebody else could step in and try to mess things up. So he's saying yes, they're getting ready for that, and that's the process that he's going through right now. So it seems like everything is going according to plan, and nothing has had any major setbacks just yet. But remember, we got another 12 to 16 months before this is said and done. So something could pop up in the meantime, but it looks like Disney is definitely getting ready. In case something happens, they'll be ready to counter it.